up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after week one. We just beat the Raiders 24-19, week one of 2022 season. And it was a fun game. I even went to it. I don't live in LA, but I went to it. Had a great time. Yeah, we got the win, 1-0. It was super exciting game. I thought we got turnovers. We had offense. Justin Herbert came out, right where he left off. Obviously, no one was even doubting that he would take a step back. Obviously, he is what we see. It is what it is. He's just he's probably like the top three quarterbacks right now in the NFL. I would say top three. So, anyways, cheers. Gonna go over the stats and give my analysis. So we won 24-19. Justin Herbert, 26 for 34, 279, 3 touchdowns, 129.4 rating. I was at this game and people were doing MVP chants already. And honestly, this guy, it might be a good bet to put your money on him for the MVP. I mean, obviously there's other great players, but this guy is amazing. We obviously know that. Everyone knows that. Okay. Anyways, the rushing game, our offense rushing game, it struggled a little bit. It wasn't there. It wasn't where we would like it to be. Austin Eckler, 14 for 36, 2.6 yards a carry. It's not a good average at all. Joshua Kelly, 4 for 21, 5.3 yards a carry. That's better. We need to get him the ball more, though. Only 4 carries. But Joshua Kelly looked good. He looked like the number 2 back. Sony Michel came in, 1.7 yards a carry. Not very good, but he did have that the first down conversion at the end of the game to seal it. So give him credit for that. Rushing, though, it needs to improve, and it's kind of interesting because our passing offense, our pass blocking was pretty dang good. I don't even think Justin Herbert, he didn't even take a sack. So it's kind of surprising to see the passing offense, the pass blocking do so well, and the not do so well in the rush blocking. Justin Herbert was throwing it quick, though. I noticed, not holding it like Derek Carr was, but that's probably because our coverage did good. I'll get to that, though. Anyways, just this rushing game has to get going. It needs to be better than that. It really does. Receiving, Keenan Allen, 4 receptions for 66 yards. He was doing great until he pulled his hamstring. DeAndre Carter stepped in and did great, got a touchdown. Everett looked really good. Austin Eckler was, good also. McKitty made a few catches. I think he fumbled one, though. But he looked like he's a player. He's going to see the field. He looked decent enough. Kelly got 2 receptions. Mike Williams wasn't really there, but we know Mike Williams is sometimes he might go into the radar for games and he'll just explode maybe the next 3 games in a row. So receiving was good. Our passing offense was really clicking. Just worried me towards the end of the game when we had the lead still. We just started rushing the ball too much. I think if you have the lead, you don't just rush it first down and second down like when we can't rush the ball. When we're doing so good passing, I think maybe that is on the offensive coordinator. I don't know, but it's got to be better than that. We need to close these games out. We should have dominated the Raiders. We got 3 picks and so many sacks. Like, we should have won by at least 2 touchdowns. I think at least 10 points. But anyways, all right, we're going to go to defense. Derwin James led the team with tackles, had a sack, that crazy one when he jumped over the dude. Like in the first play of the defense, it was pretty crazy play. Derwin James, obviously our leader. Khalil Mack, he was a beast. Khalil Mack pretty much wrecked the game. I don't know, he's so good, Khalil Mack. He's so good. I'm so glad we have him. 3 sacks in his first game. 3 sacks. I can only imagine how many sacks he's going to go for this season. You know, he outplayed Joey Bosa for sure, and Joey Bosa is the one that's the stud on the D line. He's the one that's getting paid top dollar. So, you know, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, that's really they played really well today. I'm very happy with that. Kenneth Murray, he played like he was playing with some nastiness. I saw him throw the center over or something like that. And I like to see that. I like to see physicality and aggression. Hold on, let me take a sip real quick. Although I didn't really see him getting tackles for loss. As I can see here, he didn't get any tackles for loss. I want to see more tackles for loss. I want to see him blowing plays up, hitting at the line of scrimmage like he did in the game, but penetrating and stopping runs behind the line. But he did good. He did better than what he has done in the past. This was one of the best versions of Kenneth Murray that I've ever seen. So, you know, in the one game that we saw. So that was good on him. Bryce Callahan getting picks, he got one pick and, you know, some tackles. Adderley stood his ground, I think. I still think he could be improved upon if we want to be elite defense, but I think he's good enough. He played well enough in that game. He forced a fumble, actually, but it bounced right back to Hunter Renfrow. He played good enough. Asante Samuel got that amazing interception, and he was doing work with Devontae Adams. Asante Samuel Jr. is a good player. He's a very good player. And he's our starter, no doubt. That's unquestioned that he's our starting cornerback. And even when J.C. Jackson comes back. So yeah, Michael Davis, he's good enough to play. He's good enough to start, but I feel like teams are going to target him when he's on the field, like with Devontae Adams. He's just not agile enough to keep up with these receivers. You know, he can keep up. He can play. He's a bigger cornerback, so he can like go up with big receivers. But when you start being all shifty doing the routes and stuff, you even saw Keenan Allen cook him in practice. I think that was this offseason or maybe it was last offseason. I don't even know. But yeah, Michael Davis, he's a good third string corner. I think he's made plays. So Joey Bosa, 1.5 sacks. That's what they gave him. 3 tackles. I mean, he was pushing the pile. He was good. He was Joey Bosa. I liked what I saw. Kyle Van Noy, I think he played good enough. He got burned on that touchdown on the wheel route from the running back. But besides that, I guess good enough. And then yeah, the rest of the guys, Morgan Fox, Austin Johnson. I saw Austin Johnson blow up a third down run, actually, and that was really good on him. Alohi Gilman, I don't have a lot of hope for Alohi Gilman. When he's on the field, I think I'm worried. I feel like teams want to target him. But, you know, we'll see. It's only week 1. So, yeah. And interceptions. We got 3 interceptions, and I don't know what it was, but our defense just played really well, at least in the passing game. We were getting pressure from Mack and Bosa and the whole D-line. Carr was uncomfortable. He was throwing, even the throws he was throwing, if you go back and look, he was throwing them in a tight little window. It looked like he was throwing them in a phone what was it, a phone booth? Yeah, he was throwing out a phone booth, I think. And yeah. I mean, he made some good throws, Derek Carr, too. But yeah. Anyways, overall, I give us a B+. We played pretty dang good. And maybe a B+ is harsh, but we got 3 picks, all these sacks. We should have dominated that game. We should have just ran away with it. And you saw at the end of the game, it came down to the last drive for the Raiders. The Raiders had a chance to come take the lead after all that happened, after all that good Justin Herbert, amazing play, defense getting sacks, 3 interceptions, and they still almost came back if it wasn't for 2 sacks in a row and Khalil Mack pretty much ending the game right there. To me, it's just like we can be all happy and stuff. That was a win. It's a win. We're 1-0. That's amazing. But to me, for them to have that chance at the end was just, it just showed that we need to get better. We need to do better than that. And maybe it is on the offensive quarterback, or sorry, maybe it is on the offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi for being conservative with the lead late in the game. Maybe it is, and I've heard people saying that. I gave him a break his first year. But yeah, that needs to be better. We should have ran away with that game. We should have kept on putting points up, and they should have never even had that chance. You know, those third down conversions that we missed. You throw a slant route to Mike Williams on third down, and that's like, it looked like that was the only option. Like a slant route on 3rd and 4 with pretty much the game, all the momentum riding on it. I don't know, bro. Like, what did you just do? Ask Madden? That's what Ask Madden would choose, I guess. Like, maybe that's good. I don't know. I really don't know. But to me, it just seems like our quarterback's so good. We're clicking early on, at least on offense. Give me something more than a slant. One slant, nothing else? I don't know, man. So anyways, we got the win, 1-0 against the Raiders. That was a good win because when I was in that stadium, there was a lot of Raiders fans. I would say it was about half and half, but Raiders fans were loud, and it felt good to see them sad and walk out that stadium when we closed that game out. And that was a good win. It was a hard-fought win. We have a good team, very good team. And one of the best things that happened in that game was we didn't have any injuries. So that was huge to keep everyone healthy. It's a long season, 17-game season. So, you know, it's literally one step at a time. We're taking one step at a time. We got that win. It wasn't the prettiest. We weren't exactly clicking on all cylinders. We were clicking on most cylinders, but it should have been better. I give us a B+. So next week we got the Chiefs, and you know, anything can happen when we play the Chiefs. It really can go either way. We could win, we could lose. Last year we beat them in a close game that week 1, and the next time we took them all the way to overtime. We were winning for most of the game, but then Travis Kelce pretty much murdered us in overtime on that long run, made us look silly. Anyways, don't want to dig too much in the past. It's going to be a great game against the Chiefs next week. I mean, in a couple of days, really. I'm recording this on Monday. So, yeah, I'm trying to get that 2-0. We can do it. We can beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. We definitely can. I would like to see our run game be better. And when we have the lead, I want to see us just dominate. Stop running the ball first and second down, you know, every first down, and then the second down. Maybe do 3 throws in a row when we're leading. Just do 3 damn throws in a row and just move the ball down the field. If we go 3 and out on 3 throws with Justin Herbert, I can't even be mad. Who are you going to be mad at? Herbert? No. So, yeah, we need to throw it more with the lead, I think. So, anyways, that's about it. 1-0, guys. That sums it up. 1-0. Cheers, and see y'all after the next game.